Mm-hmm. Weather.com. What's going on? What's going on? Hang on a second. Uh, Kind of an unusual spring. I shouldn't say unusual. Uh, Scattered thunderstorms. What's that say? Thunderstorms. Potential for severe thunderstorms. Lows overnight in, I think it's in the 50s. What's it going down to? Um, Going down to 54 degrees tonight by 6 a.m. So grab an umbrella. Thunderstorms possible after 7, and it is now 4:42. Uh, so we're gonna have some scattered thunderstorms here in a short while, and then maybe a couple overnight. I don't know. Looks looks pretty nice, but they're on the way. I'm gonna put my awning out, my do-it-yourself awning. I only use this. I only remember using it one time last year, and it worked out really, really great. It's just a couple of poles and a tarp, and I have it attached with magnets on top, really strong ones. But the difference that makes on having an awning here is if it starts raining, yeah, instead of having to close these doors up so that rain doesn't come in inside the van, um, and having that awning out that I can leave the doors open, it's a huge difference. And two, it just makes a kind of some atmosphere, like a little outdoor living space out here. So that's good. Yeah, I can put it out. I want to put it out. Now I actually need to put it out. Thunderstorms are coming. So, all right, let me get this thing out. So these poles that I'll show you here in a second are Heikman brand. I got them on Amazon, and I think this is just a 6x8, just a plain Jane generic tarp. I have these poles left over, or maybe I ordered extras. They're 1-inch diameter curtain rod things. They're, I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not. We'll see. So these magnets I got are just these, they have these little crevices or hooks on them. And they're super strong. And I just have a couple, they're probably the same exact spot that they were last year. I forgot about them and left them up there. And I have some extras. I also got these on Amazon too. Forgot to just hook magnets or something. These are, they're not too expensive, but they're a little expensive. But they are extremely strong. I mean, they are, good luck pulling them off. It takes some effort. So it holds the tarp up really well. Well, so far I just have a tarp hanging down the side of my van. I don't know why I didn't have the one here. There's one, and I skipped that one, and I had 3 more. I don't know why I didn't have one here, but I do now. I grabbed the one of the spares off the door, and actually we might use them for that too. That's like a shade. I guess it could be used as a blind, or a shade, or sunscreen, or I don't know. I've never had that out before. A good friend of mine, Craig Tarbuck, gave that to me when I was down visiting last. He bought it thinking he'd use it and didn't. And I might find a way to use that creatively here after a while. So here are these poles, and I think they're just called, I don't know what they were, like tent poles, or I don't know, they're telescoping. Boy, I cannot speak today. Telescoping poles, so you unlock and extend it, up to 3 sections. I forget what the range is. Probably roughly 3 feet up to 7 or 8 feet, I'd guess. Anyway, so they come with these protective things here. This will go up on each corner, obviously on the outer end, and then it comes with paracord and some little tent stakes. I had some slightly bigger tent stakes that I threw in the kit. Okay, let me get the poles up. And there it is, all set up. It makes a big difference because I like it. I like it. Just in case it rains, it's not going to be 100% coverage. It'll probably blow in a little bit from one side or the other, depending on wind direction. But for the most part, I can sit here and just hang out here and not have the rain blowing in the van with no protection at all. And it doesn't even come through here. because the van has a rain gutter here, so this overlaps the gutter by not much, only like an inch, but it's enough that everything goes. Anything that doesn't go on here hits the van. The rain gutter catches it, takes it away, so I don't have dripping going down here, a little waterfall. I put this on backwards. I knew I intentionally put a little hole in it, so it's like 2 little holes. They're small. It's not gonna be that big a deal. What happens is, you get enough rain, it starts holding because I can't put enough slant on it because of the doors. And I could slant it down some, but it'll still catch a puddle in there. So I put them couple of holes in, and it just relieved that. And I guess I'll be moving my chair later when it rains. So that takes care of that. The inside is coming along pretty well. I'm determined to get some shelving in here this year. The microwave can just live right there, okay? But I think I want a shelf so that I'm gonna leave the toaster oven. I think I want a shelf that's just about an inch or 2 higher, just for storage. And if I want to use it, I'll just get it down and put it on the counter and use it, and then put it away when I'm done. So that keeps that free. But I want more shelving across here, a place for like bread and chips and a couple canned goods and that kind of stuff. So that way it's not jammed underneath the bed in a tote. That'll free up some space. And same with some clothing items. I'm going to put shelves across along back here too, so that I have a place to put some things and just free up. That bothers me. I don't like the idea of having that kind of stuff underneath the bed in totes. I like it out and put away. So that would free up some space. So for other stuff like tables and grills and what have you, and tarps and chairs, and everything's not so just cramped and crowded in here whenever I travel. So that's that. And a little fishing pole up there. And I pulled the curtain back in case we need to run the air conditioner. And right now we're all powered up. The laptop's on. We have internet. I'll probably move some files around later and do a little bit of editing. But yeah, it's nice being up here. It's quiet. It's nice having the van out and set up. Bella, what do you say? I don't know, just wandering around. Just wandering around. Is there bad deers out here? Where's some bad deers? Where's bad deers? Oh, I didn't use the tent stakes. Okay, for the when there's nearby trees, they hold better than those little stakes. I do have bigger, better stakes if I really need them along there in the one back door in the van. But heck, when there's a tree there, they ain't going anywhere. So that's about what I did with that. So it's all up. That'll work. And then I got this bright idea. This was laying over there, and I thought, hey, maybe something to cover the back doors or whatever's on the cargo rack if it rains. Just experimenting, okay? Just grab some bungee cords, attach it to some trees. What I need is a third tree, though. A big triangle. Yeah, I had another tree back here. Maybe if I back the van up a little bit, the back would actually be under that edge. And if I had one more tree back here, so, I don't know, just experimenting. And or I've seen people use them too, just vertically like that. So maybe hook like a L, like that, just for wind blockage or sun blockage that way. I don't know. It's a triangle. Huh. I don't know. We'll figure something out later. Well, that sounds like hell to me. It's cold and wet. I don't know how much good that tarp is doing. Maybe it's gonna get blown away. Let me shut that tight. It's okay, Bella. It's alright, Bella. It was lightening up pretty good there. It just sounds like rain now, but it was, it sounded like pretty bad in hell. Oh, it's gonna light up pretty. Oh, the camera's not catching that very well. This is lighting up pretty nice out there. Oh, well, it should be okay, I think. Just making some quick dinner here. I have chicken and rice. I was gonna have Spanish rice, that is, but I was gonna have baked potato, but I don't feel like the buttery. There's a buttery mess right now. All right, this is done. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. And then don't you just add, I don't have a measuring cup, so I estimated what 2 cups of water? Wait, what am I doing here? I got so much room in here, and I'm trying to refine things as I go. So, try run. This is the first dinner I've made in here, in the van, and I don't know, long time. About like 8 months, 7-8 months. Where's my fork? I just put that rice in there and seasoning, bring it to a boil and turn it off. Just dump that in there and then put the lid on it, let it sit for, I don't know, 7-8 minutes, maybe 10, a little bit longer, a little hard. Alright, so that rice will be done here in a little bit. I'm going to try out the new microwave. Get rid of this here. Yeah, I could do some work on some lighting around here. Oh, the chicken. Alright, the chicken's down here in the freezer. So, yeah, you see, I had the ice cream stuff. Of course, the chicken's going all the way at the bottom. Chicken. There it is. That's not too bad. Alright, hang on. Blocking the light. Is this the chicken? Yeah, that's the chicken. Alright, so the chicken is this. It's breaded. I know it's low lighting in here. Just great value, fully cooked, crispy chicken strips. And they look really good. Well, they're actually more than strips. They're like these really nice, healthy pieces. That with some rice, that's gonna be plenty. Alright, let's try this out. And the microwave is supposed to have, well, it does, okay. But, I put my, oops. Put my empty Tupperware in there for leftovers. Nothing's in it yet. I'm gonna put that in there for, that's 2 big pieces. About 3 minutes. Oh, I just pushed the 3 and it figures 3 minutes is it, the way it goes. I'm not gonna uncover that yet. Okay, stand by for deliciousness. Let's see here. Smells good. These need to flip over a little bit more. Let's flip these over. Yeah. Maybe another minute and a half. And I didn't bring, sometimes I drizzle a little bit of soy on them, or maybe another time I'll have ranch dressing or something. All I brought was like mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise stuff for like burgers. I'm gonna use mustard. Mustard is my dipping sauce. Yeah, it'll do. Yeah, completely forgot the soy sauce or anything else. What I got back in here? What did I cram back in there? How about some cheese? Got some cheese chunks maybe. How about some nice chunks of cheddar?
I cut a couple. Just a little bit of cheese tonight. Oh, that's plenty. How's this rice doing? Oh, I might have put too much water in. Or maybe it hasn't been the 10 minutes yet. Well, let's see what's happening with this rice. Okay. Did I goof or not? Oh, no, maybe it just wasn't the whole 10 minutes. Oh, no, it's nice and... Oh, no, we're good. Nice. Whew. No vegetable for dinner tonight. Well, rice is kind of a vegetable, ain't it? Alright. Well, there it is. Chicken with a little bit of mustard, cheese, and a nice healthy pile of Spanish rice. That's what's for dinner tonight. What's that old saying? I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. Ugh, I'm so stuffed. I think the only thing left to do now is get in the freezer and grab me one of these Klondike bars for dessert. Huh? I have to keep reminding myself that it is just mid-April or so. Gosh, it was just wet and cold all morning. Well, mid-50s and just wet and damp. Not real comfortable out here, but it's finally just messing around in the van, and it's just now mild, you know, in the low 60s, and at least it's not windy or rainy. Yeah, but it's just mid-April. I keep thinking, you know, we do get some nice days here and there, and then not so nice days. And I just get anxious to, oh, it's nice, let's go work and let's go up here. And although it is nice working weather now, this afternoon, yeah, it's not summertime yet, right? Belle's out having a little snoop around out there. What you doing, girl? Huh? All right, so where do I start? I think with that mess right there. I gotta get this cleaned up today. And just see what I can get done. I am not too crazy about, you know, I'm just not going to kill myself up here trying to, you know, do too much at a time, you know. My main goal was to come up and get a front yard kind of established, so just an area cleaned up with a fire ring. That was it. I got some work to do, but I'm not going to go all gung-ho and, you know, mess with that mess and that mess and that. I'll work at different messes throughout the year, but I just want to concentrate on a little area here and see what I can get done with it. So I'm gonna get started. Yeah, and the wet, you know, from the rain too, stuff's kind of damp. It doesn't start or burn particularly well, but that's gonna be a good thing with all the leaves, them being damp. You know, the fire's not gonna spread as long as I don't get too out of control. All right, let me get this show on the road. Well, what do you think of all that? It's got a lot done. Took a little while. I think that's all I'm gonna do, at least today. Uh, never know about these things. As this burns down, I'll, rake the ends in, and I'll get the rake out, and I'll, get this all burnt down. And that's it. We kind of have a yard here now. It'll be interesting to see how well all these little green things maybe take off now. We have all kind of little greens inside underneath that stuff. These things, I think, make real good ground cover when they're not choked out. But all kind of little stuff now can maybe get some sunlight and some breathing room. And I don't know what this here is. It's like it's a real soft, I don't know what that is. But if you ever walk across a nice healthy patch of it, it's very soft on the feet, like nature's carpet. And all these patches of grass all through here too, and more of these. Kind of a nice plant. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them kind of scattered around. Yep. It'd be interesting to see as the weeks pass how well this starts to green up. I hope it greens up nice. I hope it. I'll keep mowing it occasionally, and hopefully this just gets kind of like a nice green, like a green lawn. That would be nice, huh? And I don't think the stones are going to get done today or tomorrow before we leave, but this will all get finished up and raked in, raked up. And we'll probably start, maybe next trip we'll start fetching rocks. There's some there. I have little miscellaneous piles around. Might gather those up and make a nice fire ring here. We only may stay one more night, and the smoke's coming over the van again. It does per minute, and it goes all over other places. It's all that comes over this way. It's all over, smoke is. So, we might just stay one more night because, and tomorrow I think will be okay for a while. Then we'll probably get it packed up and get out of here tomorrow afternoon. Get back down in the garage, tomorrow evening. Because temperatures are dropping for a couple of days into the 30s. Crazy spring weather, upper 30s. Then like 50 in a day. But yeah, kind of rainy and cold. And you got the rest of spring and all of summer and stuff to be up here messing around. I'm going to go down and start. I have a plan for shelves in there. I think I'm going to at least do some measuring and see what kind of materials I got, and maybe what I got to buy. Get a materials list together, and maybe get started on that. And other stuff to do. Yeah, we have plenty of summer up here. Here comes the smoke again. Come on, go the other way. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Go the other way. Huh. Alright. And I set the mower deck down 2 more notches, and I mowed all of this all the way down to where we had that first fire down there. And I picked up all the little butt ends that didn't burn, and I kind of put them off behind that. There's 2 big pieces are down there. I could move them, and I will move them next trip. But some of the stuff that was sticking out further, I at least put it back so it's no further than they are. So that's a little wider down there, and yeah, all this is mowed down a little shorter. And yeah, it'll continue to green up too. So yeah, get some of those leaves mulched up. Stuff can breathe a little better. Yeah, this quite a mess it was here. It did okay. Let's walk over here. Right, let's do a walk around, I guess. So yeah, there was that big piece over here, all them straw, all that nice in there. So there's room the whole way around the fire pit, and like I said, I hope that all this green stuff all the way around here starts thriving. Well, we're not gonna go through the smoke, but it goes over like to that log, and then out. Let's go around the other way. That's what we'll do. There was this dead tree laying down here. I thought I'll go up to about it, and then we'll claim from we'll claim all this. So this might be a good area for a hammock. Yeah, this is gonna burn a while. It is. That's all right. It's probably still early afternoon. It's getting to be maybe 2 o'clock yet. And by this evening, this will be down pretty well and raked in. I guess I can go ahead and put a few things away because I am done. I'm certainly not going to do any more cutting with the chainsaw, I don't think. This is that little Black & Decker chainsaw I got. I think that's just a 10-inch bar on there. Oh yeah, it says right on it, 10-inch. You know what? This thing does pretty dang good for only being. It's only 20 volt, but you know what? It does some cutting. It really does. So I know something has a 40 volt one, but it has a smaller thing on it. You know what? It just doesn't cut worth it. You know what? This thing is pretty impressive, actually. All right, I'm gonna put that away. What else? I can got some other things. Maybe I'm not done in the back yet, so I won't put the mower away until the back doors are. Till I'm all done and close those up and load up the mower and the gas can and what have you, or what have me. All right, it is a while later and the sun is starting to go down and I can feel the temperature just dropping a little bit. It's gonna be a cool night. Not too bad. Let's see how this is going over here. I've got this raked up a lot more. The pile is shrinking. Just went around and, you know, raked it all into the center again, and it'll smoke a little bit and flames will appear again. But yeah, it's pretty. Let me get over this way. All right, kind of out of the way the sun was shining there. Yeah, it's getting to be just a little pile. And I got a bright idea. I know this might not look like, I mean, obviously you can tell improvement, but I think because there's no contrast really of, you know, green grass and everything, I don't think it does it justice how like smooth and how nice this is. I think once it greens up, it'll look hugely different than the woods. But I already got an idea for next time we're out here, and how big I'm gonna make this area. This is kind of the border on this end of it, I think, because I can still clean it up somewhat, but right about in here where I stopped and this old dead tree is, it really kind of starts going, you know, there's a big old dip right there, and it just kind of gets, you know, all weird through there. So that's not ideal for really sitting in a chair even. It's you know, it's slanty, it's all weird. Or pulling a rig, even if I did clean it up, that's just all kind of rough in there. But from here over, you know, this area is nice, and then over to this end, what you it's actually continues over level over to about in here, and actually maybe a little bit beyond that. Then this starts kind of dropping down, and it's just so thick and a mess. But I might go ahead and next time we're up is continue this over. But I'm probably gonna take all these trees out of here. I mean, they're all wrecked from bigger trees snapping and falling, you know, during storms. Look, you know, these are all bent over. That one looks like it got wrecked a long time ago. It's been growing sideways. I might take all these little trees out of here, and this might be a good spot that I could actually maybe pull the van in and have my front yard facing, you know, we'd be over here facing that way. So I kind of like this area over here, but it's gonna take some more work. I wish I would have brought more gas for the leaf blower. It came in much more handy than I thought it would. Yeah, there's only a little bit of gas left in, and that's fine. But next time I'll know to bring extra. I filled it up when we left. I thought, that'll be plenty for all we're gonna do, and I really run it almost out. But, yeah, that leaf blower will definitely come back with us next time, and the mower, of course. But then I think that's where I'll stop, is that border over there. Continue that over straight, and then out. Just kind of square this corner out a little bit. That's gonna be our area. It just makes so much more sense than, I was thinking this area over here was kind of flatter than it was. It's kind of the area I wanted to kind of fix up, but it's really kind of up the hill a little bit more than I recalled. So no, and it's easy enough to make some paths and trails through there. There's a lot of green patches, and I might run the push mower around. Heck, maybe even the tractor eventually, and just make a nice loop out through here. And I'd like to get over as far as the ridge over there where that view's at I talked about earlier. So we'll see. We'll try to make it nice up here for us and any guests we may have. What do you think, Bella? Yeah, and this one big eyesore too. Maybe I'll double up next time. Work on this, and then right across from it is this old mess. And so, at least this little corner area. Oh, wait, and look at this. Where does it end, right? Look at this old grapevine. Old wild grapevine all tangled, stuff tangled all up and choked, and that tree's dead, and they're all the trees in there are dead. I almost hold them up. The grapevine looks pretty rotted at the bottom. So plenty of firewood. And other trees that are down or couldn't quite make it down because they got held up by another tree. But yeah, plenty of work, plenty of firewood. Anyway, I like our little camp over here. It's kind of cozy. I really, really like what we've done so far. Not a whole lot, but it's great, ain't it? Okay, Bella. It's about dinner time. What are we gonna have tonight? Burgers? Chicken? No, we just had chicken. Burgers? Kielbasa? I don't know. How about you get busy with it? How about you get busy with it? She says, you close the door. Yeah, every time, it seems like every time I open the door, the smoke notices I did it. It says, hey, let us in. It starts coming over this way. And it's just being funny. Well, we're going to get on with dinner in our evening. Like I say, it's already starting to cool down a little bit. Tomorrow we're going to pack up and get out of here. Because tomorrow night and the next night is supposed to be the colder nights and days. And gloomy and rainy and cold. And so we're going to wrap it up here. It turned out not being too bad today. But that's coming to an end for a couple of days, and then it'll be back. So we're gonna get out of here for them couple of days at least, and then we'll get it back up here as soon as we can. And here comes the rain this morning. I think it's time to get out of here. I have camp just about packed up. I've got this awning yet and a couple of things, but yeah, we're gonna get out of here. It's gonna be rainy and temperatures are gonna drop later. It's going down in the upper 30s tonight. And it only went down to like the low 50s last night, but it was chilly in the van. I'm glad I brought the my buddy heater. I've had this buddy heater. I bought it in 2016. No, 2017. So, and I've never had done anything to it. This, some have problems with them. I've had it with my other one, but this one here has worked great. It's just been flawless. So it's a little cool this morning. Just run it a little bit. I'm glad I filled up the green propane things before I left, because I've used a couple of them now. So anyway, staying nice and warm and toasty now. But I don't run it overnight. I might leave the pilot light on just to make a wee little bit of heat. But You know, when it gets down to low 50s, it's not quite enough. It got pretty chilly in here. So fired it up this morning and got it warmed back up in here. That we reduced the fire things down to that, and I properly drowned it out this morning. Well, I came out early and I raked it up last night and it burned down even some more. And then again this morning it burned down even more for a while. Now we're getting ready to leave. I went ahead and doused it out. That's all that remains of the little area here. So yeah, a few more things to pack up. And I noticed, you know what, getting that little generator, that was a smart thing to do. Yeah, I've used the microwave and, well, hang on, let me back up. Yeah, I do have plenty of solar and battery, but when you're camping where the sun's obscured by trees, and even more so by the clouds, the weather we've been having, and not getting sun, you know, it's great on sunny days, but on these kind of days, and you're using the kind of power that I've been using, you say the coffee pot, the refrigerator, the freezer, the microwave. I didn't use the toaster oven, but I'm still glad I brought it. The computer, what else? You know, keeping my phone charged, camera batteries. I don't know what else. Recharging the chainsaw battery. I'm glad I got that generator. You know, it's quiet, it's light, and you know, it's very easily portable. It's sitting over there now running. It's yeah, I'm glad I bought that. Anyway, I guess I'll finish getting packed up. Well, we're gonna get out of here. And I am glad I brought everything that I did bring, even though I didn't use it, like even the toaster oven air fryer thing. You know, I have crinkle cut French fries in the freezer. I was gonna make burgers. Oh yeah, I had the grill out. I didn't even use it. I was gonna burgers and French fries, and that'd been a great meal to have, but it's not what I ended up having. But I'm glad I brought everything and got like the grill out, because packing up, you know, initially for this season, the kind of pack up in haste, right? A little disorganized. But then actually getting to camp, getting some things out, now packing, I'm more taking my time, kind of organizing as I go, so make life easier next time. So even though I didn't use it, I'll pack it away, put this together a little bit better each time. And just finished up some dishes I had. Just not too many. Quick little washing and quick little rinsing. That's it. Nothing left but a couple kitchen things and my rug and step stool. Somebody in in an earlier video, last video, maybe it's 2 videos ago, noticed my lawnmower smoked a lot, and there's a reason for that. See how I have it on there? It's leaning like that, so the oil has a tendency in running from the crankcase, kind of seeps down into the cylinder. So, and I was gonna put it the other way, so it was facing, that end was facing uphill, but then the handle gets in the way of this bar here, and you know, it's probably not the best for spark plugs. It hasn't fouled a spark plug yet, but I'm gonna change this up. It's only twice I've done this. Yeah, after running 5 or 10 minutes, it clears up and it's not smoking anymore after it burns that off. I'm gonna switch, I think when I hold the mower, I'm gonna switch to my other rack. This one I have all modified for various reasons, for e-bike wheels go on the end, to cutouts for the big generator when I was hauling that around. But the standard rack that would fit in, and I could put it anywhere on there. I wouldn't even have to collapse the handle down. See, I have it, this only goes over so far because of that post, and I can't have the handle hanging out here when I'm driving. So, but the other one I could wheel it all the way to the end. It'd be level, the handle could stay up and be within the back of the, you know. So I just need to switch to the other rack anyway. Anyways, I think we're about ready to go. Everything picked up. Yeah, I'll be anxious to see how this does. Come on, greenness. All right, all ready to go. Every last little thing is packed up and put away. that is completely out. It has been. No sign of even a smolder. We didn't get the rocks in this trip, but we will next. There's plenty around, and I'm gonna give this a proper raking, and you know, the firestone, the firing rocks, and a proper raking here, and then we're gonna continue on with some of this cleanup over here. And until then, we're gonna get on our way. Bella, Bella, you ready to go? Always, she says, always. All right. Let the van warm up just a second, and we'll get going.